Namaste everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Madhura and today is day 6 of Arm Balance series of our 7-day yoga challenge. And we will be exploring through Ashtavakrasana via our Vinyasa yoga flow. So feel free to keep a couple of blocks and maybe a strap handy to modify certain postures wherever needed. And let's begin by coming on to our force. Keeping shoulder width distance between your palms and hip width distance between your knees. This time you turn your palms around so that your fingers are facing towards the sides and gently begin to move from right to left. Slowly start to draw circles moving from your right to left, beginning to warm up your wrists here. And the other way around. Beautiful. Inhale, you roll back to center, placing your palms in neutral position. This time you turn your right palm around so the top of the palm faces the mat. Then inhale, begin to drop your abdomen to lift your chest and chin. Exhale to curl into your spine, chin to your chest. Let's go again. Inhaling to arch. Exhaling to curl. Inhale, you draw back to neutral spine and this time you make slight fist with your palm. Exhale to open. Inhale to make your fist. And exhaling to open. Now you take a deep breath in here. Exhale, you lower your hip towards the back. Then inhaling, coming back to center. Exhale, release. Let's repeat the same thing onto the other side, turning your left palm around. Inhale, gently dropping your abdomen to lift your chest and chin. Exhaling to curl into your spine, chin to your chest. Let's go again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling back to neutral spine and then slowly making slight fist with your palm. Deep breath out to open. Let's go one more time. Inhaling to make your fist. Exhaling to open. Taking a deep breath in here. Slowly start to lower your hip towards the back. Inhale, you roll back to center. Exhale, gently release. Now this time you lift your right hand up. Taking a deep breath in here and slowly start to draw circles with your right shoulder. One more time. Inhale, you lift up and this time gently thread the needle to drop your right ear towards the mat, wrapping your left hand around your waist, working on that left shoulder opening. Inhale, slowly release. Exhale, gently lower your palm down. Inhale, right hand lifts. Exhale to release. Let's repeat the same thing onto the other side. Inhale, left hand lifts up and gently begin to draw circles. On each inhale, you lift up. Exhale, you draw it down. One more time. Inhale, you lift up and this time thread the needle to drop your left ear towards the mat. Inhale, right hand lifts and then gently bind. Then inhale, slowly release. Exhale, gently release your palm. Inhale, left hand lifts. Exhale, slowly place it down. Now today you will be trying to go down into push-ups. You can always bend your knees for support. But instead of letting your elbow go back, what you want to work on doing is transfer your weight forward so that your upper arm is almost perpendicular to the mat, and then you bend into your elbows to lower halfway. Avoid arching into your lower spine. So zip the frontal line, drawing your navel to your spine. Then inhale, you press up. Exhale, child's pose. So let's do that 3 more times. Inhale, you wave forward. Transfer your weight forward so that your elbow is in line with your wrist to gently lower down. Inhaling up. Exhale back. 2 more times. Inhaling to roll up. Exhale, lower. Inhaling to press up. Exhaling back. So in Ashtavakrasana, it's important that you are able to bend your elbows towards the back with your forearm in line, or rather perpendicular to the mat, to lower halfway. Inhale, you press. Exhaling back. One last time. Inhale to wave up. Exhale to lower. Inhale to press. Exhaling back. Inhale, you begin to wave. Now this time you tuck your toes under, lift up to press back into your downward facing dog. Feel free to bend one knee at a time to relax your hamstring, your lower back as you inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, you lift high up onto your toes. And then slowly begin to tiptoe forward. Then keeping hip width distance between your feet. This time you take your left palm towards the center, bend your left knee, inhale, right hand lifts. And then gently going in for your bind again. Now while you continue to bind your right hand around, see if this time you can bend a little forward to take your left shoulder under your knee, taking your left hand behind, and see if you can hold onto your right wrist. And then focus on straightening out the knee. Then again begin to bend into your left. Slowly release your bind. Exhale, lower your palms down. Let's repeat the same thing onto the other side. So bending into your right, you place your right palm towards the center. First inhale, lift your left hand up, and then gently going into your bind. And while you continue to bind your left, see if you can now take your right shoulder under your right knee, and then taking your hand around to slowly grab hold of your left wrist behind your back. And once you're okay, begin to straighten out the legs. How much ever you can. Even if you're unable to, it's okay to continue to bend into your knee. Binding is important. Then slowly begin to release. Exhale, release your palms. Drawing your feet in with your big toes together, heels slightly apart so that the sides of the feet are parallel to each other. Inhale, you lengthen your spine. Exhaling to fold forward and down. One more time, inhale. Exhale to fold. Micro bending into your knees, chin to your chest, curling into your spine gently. Start to roll yourself up. With your head coming up in the end, inhale, circling your hands over your head. And exhaling, hands at your heart center. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. Inhale, circling your hands over your head. Exhaling to fold forward and down. Inhale, halfway lift. In round one, we step back in plank with feet together. Option to drop your knees down, or you can begin to bend into your knees to float them. And then gently turning your tailbone up so you're arching into your lower spine. Bend your elbows towards the back to lower down, knee, chest, chin. Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. On your next inhale, onto your toes to gently turn your gaze forward, bending into your knees. Hold that. 3, 2, and 1. Step up, jump forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Deep breath out to fold. Inhale to circle your hands over your head. We've got 2 more rounds. Deep breath out to fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, we again step back in plank. So if you're still working with your arm strength, you can always drop your knees down for support to lower down chest and chin, or this time you open your feet hip width distance apart, transfer your weight forward, bend your elbows towards the back to lower halfway. Inhaling to cobra, or this time upward facing dog. Deep breath out, downward facing dog. Deep inhale. And deep exhale. On your next inhale, onto your toes, gently turning your gaze forward, bend into your knees. And step up, jump forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhaling to fold. Inhale to circle your hands over your head. 1 more round, deep breath out to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, either step back, lower down, or this time you bend into your knees to hop back into low plank. Inhale to cobra up dog. Deep breath out, downward facing dog. Taking a deep breath in. And deep breath out. On your next inhale, onto your toes, gently turning your gaze forward, bending into your knees. And this time you step, hop, jump on the outside to come into Malasana. Keep drawing your tailbone down to work on lifting the chest. Inhale and exhale here. Now you have the option to stay here, or this time you take your right elbow or your right upper arm in front of the knee, then inhale to open your arms wide, or you could go in for a bind to hold on to your left wrist. But make sure your left knee does not fall in, so you're working on opening it at the same time. Beautiful. Inhale, you release. Exhale, hands at your heart center. Let's do the same thing onto the other side. So this time, left elbow or your left upper arm in front of your knee. Then inhale, you lift your arms up and then gently going in for a bind. Inhale and exhale here. Beautiful. Inhale, slowly release. Exhale, hands at your heart center. Now you place your palms down and then gently walk your feet in so that again big toes together, heels slightly apart. Bend your knees, inhale, chair. And hold here. Inhale and exhale. Now you take a deep breath in. Exhaling, gently lower. And down. And down. To sit down completely, bend your knees, hands go forward into half Navasana, half boat pose. Now you take a deep inhale here, exhale to lower into Dronasana, low boat. Inhaling to lift, So the idea is to keep drawing your knees as in as possible while you continue to curl into your spine. Exhale, lower. Inhaling to lift. You can also tap the soles of your feet here. Exhale, lower. Let's go again. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhaling to lift. Exhale to lower. 1 last time. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Now hold there. 3, 2, and 1. Now inhale, you lift up, drop your feet, open your knees with or without your hand support, meet me in chair. Take a deep inhale here. Exhaling to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step hop, jump back. Inhale to Cobra Up Dog. Deep breath out, Down Dog. Inhale. And deep breath out. Now this time you draw your left foot towards the center. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step your right foot in between your palms so that your right shin is almost perpendicular to the mat. Inhale to lift up. High lunge. Focusing on deep and breaths in out here. Then slowly cactusing your hands. This time you take your left hand on top, right elbow under to interlace. Taking deep and breaths in out. Focus on keeping your left leg straight and active while you continue to bend from your right. Now from here we open into Warrior Two. So slowly drop your left foot down so that your body faces towards the side. Then inhale, release your hands. This time you take your right hand on top, left hand under to gently clasp your fingers. If you're unable to reach, you can either hold onto your t-shirt or a strap. Focus on external rotation of your right leg. Now take a deep inhale, exhale, gently lean back. Beautiful. Inhale, you lift up, slowly release, and this time you lean towards your right and see if you can take your right hand under to gently hold on to your left wrist. So you're going into your bind. Don't push your hip out, keep drawing your hip in. Now from there, releasing your bind, you lift and we squat towards the back, Skandasana. So focus on turning your right toes to face up towards the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. Feel free to go for a bind here if you wish to take one, or simply place your hands at the heart center. Now if you are in your bind, slowly release the bind and gently drop down to slowly drop your left knee in. Then inhaling, hands lift. If this is difficult to balance, you can always use a block under your hip and you can sit on your block instead. Then inhale, hands lift, exhaling to fold. Focusing on deep and breaths in out here. Then inhale, slowly begin to lift up. Exhale, you walk your palms forward, this time bending into your right. Then keeping your right shin almost perpendicular to the mat, this time inhale to crescent. Exhale, half splits. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, slowly begin to walk your palms forward. We go into lizard. So bending into your right, drawing your foot slightly towards the outsides, both your palms in. Now option to stay here or gently going down onto your elbows. And if you want to take it a little further from here, you can tuck your toes under, lift your back knee. At the same time, you take your right shoulder under to slowly clasp at the back. Then slowly starting to release, drawing your both palms in. Walk your right foot towards the center, and now we are slowly proceeding into Ashtavakrasana on one side. So inhale, you lift up onto your right leg. Exhale, gently draw your left leg forward. Now from here, option 1, you can hook your right sole of the foot into your left elbow and gently cradle the baby. Avoid curling into your spine, work on lifting your spine upright. From here, option 2, you take your knee over your right shoulder. If you're okay here, you release your palms by the side to slowly press up in Bhujasana. You can always place your palms onto blocks to lift, it gets easier. And then slowly crossing, you straighten out the legs towards the side to gently bend your elbows towards the back. Three, 2, and slowly release. Gently draw circles with your wrists. Now, if you wish to practice it some more, feel free to pause the video, practice it a few times, and then replay it again. The only way you can get better at arm balances is through practice, consistent, disciplined practice. Now from here, inhale, left hand lifts. Exhale, gently twist to your right. Inhaling to turn your gaze forward, exhale, release. And slowly we press up from here. So lifting your left leg up, gently scoop it back, step back in runner's lunge with your right leg forward. And from here you step back, lower down, knee, chest, chin, or low plank. Inhale to Cobra Up Dog. Deep breath out, Down Dog. Take a deep inhale here. And deep breath out. Let's repeat the same thing onto the other side. So this time drawing your right foot towards the center. Inhale, left leg lifts. And then step your left foot forward so that your shin is almost perpendicular to the mat. Inhale to rise up in Anjaneyasana. Then slowly begin to cactus your hand. This time, right elbow on top, left elbow under, moving into eagle arms. Inhale and exhale. Now slowly drop your right foot towards the side. Then gently releasing your hands. This time your left hand goes on top, right hand under to clasp your fingers and breathe. Then take a deep inhale. Slowly begin to lean back. Inhaling to center, gently releasing your hands from here. See if you can go in for bound extended side angle. Baddha Parshva Konasana. Focusing on deep in breaths in out. Beautiful. From there, release. Inhale, begin to lift up and we squat towards the right. Skandasana. Turning your left toes to face up towards the ceiling. Now take a deep breath in. Slowly drop your hip down to gently turn your knee in. For Triyanga Mukhaikapada Paschimottanasana. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale to fold. Focusing on deep in breaths in out here. Inhale, slowly begin to lift up. Exhale, releasing your palms. Walk your palms forward so that your left shin is perpendicular to the mat. Inhaling to crescent. Exhale, half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. Focusing on deep in breaths in out here. Then slowly start to bend into your knee. Gently walk your hands forward, this time drawing your left foot outside for Lizard Prishthasana. Option to stay up on your palms, going down onto your elbows. And if you wish to challenge yourself just a little more, you tuck your toes under, lift your back foot up, taking your left hand under your left knee, slowly go in for a bind, holding onto your right wrist. 3, 2, and 1. Now slowly begin to release. Then walking your foot into your neutral position, we go standing on the left to scoop forward. So inhale, you lift up. Exhale, draw your right foot forward. So again, first we move into cradle the baby. So this time you hook your left foot in your right elbow. Keeping your spine upright, keep drawing your shin in to gently move from side to side. Just working on that hip opening here. Now from here, if you wish to go further, this time you take your left knee on top of your left shoulder. Then placing your palms by the side, inhale, you lift up. And then gently crossing, shoot your leg towards the outsides to bend your elbows down. 3, 2, and 1. Now slowly release. Feel free to pause the video and practice it some more time. And if you've had enough, just relax your wrists. Beautiful. Now from here, inhale, right hand lifts. Exhale, gently twist your left. Inhaling to turn your gaze forward, exhale, release. Slowly unfolding your legs towards the front, inhaling, hands lift. Exhale to fold, Paschimottanasana this time. Beautiful. Inhale, slowly begin to roll yourself up and then gently lie down onto your belly. Preparing for Shavasana. Keeping comfortable distance between your legs, hands by the side of your body with your palms turned up towards the ceiling. Starting to draw your awareness inwards and noticing all those sensations that are generated because of your today's practice. Starting to let go of any stress or tension you might be holding in certain part of the body. And as you scan through your body consciously from your toes, little by little, to the crown of the head, gently guiding each and every part of the body to relax itself completely. Now feel free to stay here a little longer or slowly begin to wiggle your toes and fingers. Gently drawing your feet together, hands over your head, interlocking your fingers and stretching out your extremities in opposite directions, taking a deep inhale. And as you exhale, slowly turning onto your right side, gently make your way up onto the mat. In any seated position so that your spine is upright, palms at the heart center, shoulders roll back, chest forward. Being grateful for today's practice, inhaling palms to your forehead, exhaling, bow forward. Inhale, slowly roll yourself up, taking a deep breath in. And deep breath out. And once you're ready, gently blink your eyes open. Thank you so very much for practicing with me today. I hope you have enjoyed the series thus far. And if you have, kindly share your lovely comments in the section below, like my video and subscribe to this channel. And if this is the first video that you have come to, then do check out the playlist in the description to practice the rest of them. Thank you.